Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can see me, you can hear me. Could you please confirm? Hello, can you hear me? Okay. My voice is okay, or is there some echo? Is it fine? Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone, once again. My name is Ambuj. I am a research scholar in Agriculture and Food Engineering Department from IIT Kharagpur. I'll be taking your live interactive session on the topic on the course Privacy and Security in Online Social Media. And this course is taught by Professor Ponnurangam Kumar Guru from Triple IT Hyderabad. And what we will do in this session, I'll give you some practice questions based on the previous week's content, and you have to answer them by using the chat box. Okay. So the very first question for this session is this: how do online social networks improve public communication between police and residents? Option A is provide actionable information collective action. Second option is provide mutual accountability. Third option is understand fear and victimization effects. And fourth option is help to contact concerned authorities. Okay, it's a MSQ, means multiple select question. More than one options are correct here. Okay, so please just try to answer it. You are saying it all. Okay, please try to answer. A, C, and D. Okay. Please try to answer this question. Any more answers? It's an easy question. In the previous week, we have dealt with the Python practice questions. They were quite difficult, I can understand. Please try to practice as much as possible. Try to be as responsive as possible. Please respond. Which option do you think? Okay. I hope all of you must have read the question. Okay. Now let us see what are the correct options. Yeah, all. Okay. Each and every option is correct. How do online social networks improve public communication between police and residents? And all the options are correct. They provide actionable information and collective action. They provide mutual accountability. They understand fear and victimization effects. They help to contact concerned authorities. Okay, all the options are correct. Online social networks can act as a powerful tool for improving public communication between police and residents in several ways. What are the ways? We'll just see. Okay. Residents can share details about local issues. Okay. What are the local issues which they are facing? Okay. What are the suspicious activities? What are the crime reports? And what are the safety concerns in real time? Providing police with valuable leads, enabling faster response. And police can also post crime updates, safety tips, okay, community events, okay. And what are the informing residents? What about informing residents and encouraging collective action like neighborhood watch programs? Okay. What is the mutual accountability? Both police and residents can hold each other accountable through transparent communication. Okay. Residents can voice concerns about police conduct, while police can track community sentiment and adapt their approach accordingly. Okay. And Q&A sessions as well as polls can promote open dialogue and foster trust. Okay. Understanding fear and victimization by analyzing residents' posts and discussions, police can gain insights into community fears and anxieties and areas with high victimization rates. Okay, this can help them tailor the prevention strategies as well as the resource allocation. Okay, try to see these points. Okay, yeah. Next is contacting concerned authorities. Online social networks can provide dedicated platforms for residents to directly contact police for non emergency situations, requests for information, or reporting minor issues. This can reduce pressure on emergency lines and allow police to focus on critical situations. Okay. Beyond these benefits, it's important to consider how online social networks are important for training and policies. Okay. Another part is accessibility and inclusivity, and the another part is combating misinformation and hate speech. Okay. Overall, the online social networks offer a promising avenue for enhancing public communication between police and residents. Okay. By leveraging their potential for information sharing, collaboration, and accountability, we can build a safer and more trusting community. That is the major points which we are covering in this particular course. Okay. And how we can do it? By using natural language processing. Latest technique is this. Okay. Regarding the uh, information which is put by the users and the filters which we have to provide. Okay. This is the latest innovation which we have seen. Okay. We'll see throughout this whole particular session about natural language processing as well as the insights. Okay. Yeah. Second question for the day is, which of the following are examples of actionable information? Try to remember, actionable information is a keyword. Okay. Actionable information. Which is the actionable information? OSN. OSN means online social network. OSN post regarding traffic issues on the road. OSN post regarding open potholes on the road. OSN post sharing about Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations in the locality. None of the above. Okay. Try to answer this question. Try to answer this question. What shall be the options? A and B. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you. It's also a MSQ, multiple select question. Okay. Yeah. Let's try to answer. Okay. You are saying A and B. Let us look at the options. Yeah, O and D. A and B, not O and D. A and B would be the correct options. OSN posts regarding traffic issues on the road and OSN posts regarding open potholes on the road. These are the examples of actionable information. Let us look at the explanation in great detail. The actionable information among the options provided is OSN posts regarding traffic issues on the road. Why? Because it's a real time situation that could impact others' travel. Okay. It can prompt authorities to investigate, okay, and potentially resolve the issue. For example, sending traffic control, addressing the cause. Okay. It can help others adjust their routes or avoid the affected area. It's an example of actionable information. Okay. Please try to understand. Okay. Another option was OSN post regarding open potholes on the road. And why it is an actionable information? Because similar to the traffic issue, it reports a potential hazard that could affect public safety, and it can alert relevant authorities for repair and mitigation actions, and it can warn others about the hazard and help them avoid damage or injury. Okay, this is the meaning here. Yeah. Third option was OSN post sharing about Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations in the locality. Okay. While this information may be interesting, but it is not actionable in the same way as the previous two, okay, that you have to filter out. It doesn't report a situation requiring immediate response or intervention. Okay. Therefore, the first two options, traffic issues and open potholes, represent actionable information as they prompt potential action to address or adapt the reported situation. Okay. I hope this question is clear. Most of you have answered it correct. Okay. Yeah. This is a explanation about OSN. OSN stands for Online Social Network. Refers to any platform where people create profiles. Examples are Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Reddit, and TikTok. In the very first lecture, we have dealt about these all. Okay. Context of our previous conversations about communication between police and residents, OSN specifically referred to these platforms as potential tools for facilitating the communication. Okay. Residents can share information about local issues, and police can disseminate updates and engage with the community. Okay. Both the parties can build trust and accountability through transparent, open dialogue. Okay. Yeah. The third question for the day is what type of actionable information is highlighted in the bold? Okay. Read all the information which is present here, but focus only on the bold part. Okay. Your options are temporal data, spatial data, linguistic data, and none of the above. Okay. Try to answer this question. Yeah. These all the questions which we have framed are based on the previous week's content which we have released. Okay. Just try to answer. One answer we have seen temporal data. Let us see what are the opinions of other people also. Let us see. Uh, it's not an MSQ. Sorry, it's an my MCQ. Okay. Try to answer. Time between 5:30 p.m. and 6 p.m. This is written in bold. Okay. Whether it would be temporal data, spatial data, linguistic data, or none of the above. Please do try to answer. No, it's not an MSQ, it's a MCQ. Only one option would be correct. Please try to reform your answer. Okay, you are saying B. C can be eliminated very easily. Between A and B, competition is there. So either it would be A, it would be B. None of the above has the least probability. Any more answers? Very few people have joined today. Are you having exams in your college right now? Okay, no. I thought people are busy in the exams. Okay, no issue. Let's move forward. The correct option would be A, temporal data. Okay, let us look at the explanation in great detail. You have to understand what are the data types. In the context of online social media, all three types of data, temporal, spatial, linguistic, play crucial roles in understanding the user behavior, trends, and overall interaction dynamics. Okay, your temporal data was the first option. Try to see this option, temporal data. What it refers to? It refers to time related information like timestamps, okay, posting dates, durations, and interval. These are the types, or these are the types of information which come under temporal data. Okay. Example, when a post was published, how long a video is, how frequently someone interacts on the platform. It's an example of temporal data. Okay. What are the actionable insights? Identifying peak activity times for targeted audience engagement. Okay. This you can target. Okay. And analyzing the trends by tracking content with high interaction over specific periods. Okay. And the other option is detecting real time events and emergency situations through sudden spikes in the activity. Okay. Nowadays, these type of projects as well as this type of information becomes very very important, which we have to track what are the changes which are there after a particular video or a particular content is uploaded. Okay, so analyzing the temporal data becomes very very important. Okay, just if you understand what is temporal data, then you can very easily answer this type of questions. Let us look at the other types of data. Spatial data. Okay, what it refers to, it refers about geographical information. Okay, yeah, geographical information including coordinates, places and virtual boundaries. Okay, this is important. The examples are location tags on post. Okay, check-ins and geofenced communities. Okay, and IP addresses. One term is there, geofenced communities. What do you mean by this? Anyone would like to tell me? Can unmute yourself also. Very less people are there. No issue. Or you can type. Try to answer what is geo-fenced communities. Whatever you can understand, you can just tell me. Geo-fenced communities. What happened? Just unmute your mic. Try to answer. What do you mean by geo-fenced communities? Community formed by local people. Geo-fenced communities. Geo, then fencing, then communities. Try to understand this in this particular form. Okay, then it would be very clear to you. Geo means earth. Okay, and fencing is boundary. Okay, and communities means uh, either in GIS or based on the location coordinates. If I have formed a particular community, or if I have found a particular bounded location. Okay, that would be geo fenced communities. Means, for example, wherever you are living, it's a geo fenced community. Means you have created a boundary based on the your certain parameters. Maybe location would have been a parameter, or a particular language that would have been parameter, but you have formed a boundary. Okay, try to understand this. You have formed a boundary of people, okay, or of locations, and inside that whatever would be covered, it would be known as geofenced communities. Okay, for example, in Google Maps, if you have marked a particular boundary or a bounded area, that would be a geofenced community. Okay, and whatever geofenced location or geofenced place, and whatever people or the communities associated with that particular marking, they would be known as geofenced communities. Okay, meaning is this here. Okay, yeah. What are the actionable insights? Targeting advertising based on user location and preferences. Okay, analyzing local sentiment and opinions on specific issues or events. Okay, and another thing was linguistic data. Okay, it refers to language related information extracted from text, including words, phrases, sentiment, and topics. Okay, and the examples are keywords, hashtags, emojis, tone analysis, as well as topic modeling. Okay, topic modeling means generating metadata about a particular topic. Okay, that is topic modeling, and then analyzing whatever the particular topic is and how the impact of that particular topic is being spread. That is known as topic modeling. Okay, it comes under linguistic data analysis. Okay, whatever the actionable insights are, understanding user sentiment and opinions about brands, products, or events. Okay, identifying emerging trends and conversations based on keywords and topics, and utilizing NLP, natural language processing. I'll deal with it in great detail in coming slides to improve automated responses and chatbots. Okay. From chatbots also we can generate automated response. Okay, as well as we can create particular neural networks for automated response based on NLP package. Okay, this is the thing here. Yeah, let's move forward. Yeah, in combining these types of data can offer powerful insights. Okay, how it can offer powerful insights in understanding user demographics and behavior. Okay, combining age, location, and activity patterns can reveal user profiles and preferences. Okay, yeah, and tracking events and real-time trends. Okay, this becomes very very important here. Analyzing sudden spikes in activity. Why we are analyzing sudden spikes in the activity? In order to realize the importance or the reach of a particular information. Okay, based on this particular thing, based on analyzing the sudden spikes in the data, we can think that whether our information or whatever the thing which we are presenting, uh, is it true or is it false, or is it just a hike, or in the context of online social media, it is getting viral. Okay, so that we have to analyze with geospatial and linguistic data. Okay, geospatial means related to the location. Okay, linguistic data, you I have already explained you what do you mean by linguistic data. Okay, can pinpoint emerging events, understand public sentiment. Okay, and improving platform features and algorithms. Okay, using temporal and spatial data to personalize content recommendations. Okay, this becomes very very trendy nowadays. Content recommendations, whatever online social media you are using, some content is being shared with you, and what how it is being done by analyzing the temporal and spatial data. Okay, you must have observed that whenever you reach to a particular location or you change locations, then what happens? The content of that particular geospatial area or geospatial location is shared with you. Okay, this is the meaning here. And tailoring advertising based user preferences. Okay, it's important to note that ethical considerations are crucial when dealing with user data on social media. Platforms must ensure transparency and data collection and uses. Okay, while respecting user privacy and avoiding discriminatory practices. This is the thing here. Okay, do try to understand this aspects. Yeah, yeah. Let us go to our fourth question of the day. Given below are two types of communication as discussed in the lecture. Okay, first is this one, dear sir to parking. Okay, first type of communication is this one. Okay, another type of communication is this, kudos to Banaswadi traffic police team and tell angel in disguise. Okay, try to read this and try to classify which type of communication is this. Formal. Okay, formal and informal, it is the first option. Informal and formal, it is the second option. Then informal and informal, or it is formal and formal. Okay, do try to answer this question. Easy question. Yeah, formal and formal. Please try to revisit the question. Let me clarify just a second. Two types of communication. First type is this one. Okay, and the second type is this one. Do answer accordingly. Okay, we have changed the option from A to D. Good. Please do try to answer. Try to be as responsive as possible. Formal and informal. Again, option D. Do try to answer. A as request. Formal. Great. What about second option? B. Informal and formal. Okay. And formal. Thank you, saying. Okay. All about A. What about B? Ishwari. What about the second option? Okay. Total option D. Formal and informal. Okay. Great. Okay. Let us look. What would be the correct option? Yeah, it would be D. Okay. Formal and informal. See, this type of question is very practical. There is much to think, but not much to explain. Okay. I have seen only one incorrect option. That is uh, quite good. Rest people have answered it correctly. Okay. See, try to understand. Try to see this table. This is important. Okay. What are the different aspects in formal and informal communication? If you see particularly language, okay, it has to be precise and professional vocabulary. Okay. In formal communication. Okay. In case of informal communication, it can be everyday language and contractions. Okay, the slang and colloquialisms. Okay, means the slang language is generally used. Okay, it's incomplete sentences as well as casual structures. Okay, the grammar is particularly overseen in this particular case. Okay, what is the tone in formal language? Okay, it's objective and neutral. Okay, two strong opinions we have to avoid. Okay, while it is subjective and expressive in case of an informal communication. Okay, it is more of humor, sarcasm, and personal opinions, and as well as you can use emojis. Okay, what are the platforms of formal communication? Particularly, you have to use LinkedIn. Okay, or it is more seen in LinkedIn. Okay, professional Facebook groups are also present, academic forums are also present. Okay, as well as the news pages are also present. In all of these platforms, we can see formal communication. Okay, yeah, personal accounts on Facebook. Okay, as well as on Instagram, as well as on Twitter. Okay, casual groups and chats and messages. Okay, you can have informal communication. Okay, what is the audience structure? In case of formal communication, it is generally followed in case of superiors. Okay, as well as the colleagues, strangers, formal online communities. Okay, this is the thing here. While in case of informal communication, friends, family, close online communities, okay, within this particular reach, we generally tend to talk in informal language. Okay, what are the visual cues? Professional fonts. Okay, try to understand limited emojis and focus on the text content. Means cut to cut content. Okay, directly we have to see what is the points. Okay, then in case of informal communication, creative fonts are there, frequent emoji use. Okay, image and videos along the text. Okay, examples we can see here. I would be grateful if you could provide further information. This is an example of formal communication. Okay. Another thing was thank you for your prompt response. Okay. Then hey, what's up? This type of language or OMG means oh my god. Okay. This type of thing is informal. Okay. This is the thing here. I have explained you in great detail so that you cannot be confused in the examination. Try to go through this table once again after the class. Okay. Yeah. Next question. How would you identify emotional and psychological states based on the written text? This question is related to NLP, okay, natural language processing. The first option is LIWC, another option is K means clustering, another option is Ngram analysis, or you can say all of the above. Okay, try to answer this question. If you have gone through previous week's content, you can easily answer how you would identify emotional and psychological states based on the written text. Okay, try not to get confused. It is saying written text and what it wants emotional and psychological states. Okay, all of the above. Option B. Okay, there is a close call between selecting one of the options or all of the above. But what would be correct that you only have to decide. Okay, Ishwari, if you want to ask anything, you can ask. There is no issue. Anyone, any doubts, anytime, you can just unmute yourself and ask the doubts. Okay. Ishwari, just like the previous question, if you would like to tell me why K means clustering, or Kiranmai, if you would like to just tell me why all of the above. If you want, you can just tell me. Both options B and C are used for emotional. Okay, great. But what is the thing here is I have just highlighted a particular keyword which is written text. This is the thing here. That is why I highlighted this multiple times. Written text is there, but known about LIWC. You know or don't know. We'll divide opinions into clusters. Okay, great. Anything else? Okay, you don't know about LIWC? Okay, we will divide opinions into clusters, positive and negative. Great. At least you have some idea. I'll just give you great explanation. Okay, in detail. Correct option would be LIWC. Okay, I know that you have little idea about it. That is why you are not able to achieve. Okay, all of the above would not be an option. Why? We'll see it in great detail. Okay, LIWC means linguistic inquiry and word count. Okay, what it does, it analyzes text based on dictionary of psychological constructs. For example, anxiety, anger, and joy. Okay, what it does, it analyzes text based on the dictionary of psychological construct. What do you mean by psychological construct? uh, it's just a function based on the particular emotion. Okay, means you have to create a search function. uh, gr- uh, Great search function means a detailed search function in which all the phrases which are related to anxiety, anger, or joy are particularly uh, compacted, or they are enlisted in that particular function. Okay, and then from these psychological constructs, what will happen, this particular method will try to search and try to draw analogy whether whatever the data we have given, is it related to anxiety, is it related to anger, or is it related to joy. Okay, this is the thing here. Another thing is counts the frequencies of words associated with different emotions and psychological states. Okay, or it offers a quantitative and standardized way to measure linguistic features related to emotions. Please try to remember, measure linguistic features related to emotions. And how is it doing? It is doing on the basis of frequencies of words. Okay, okay, associated with different types of emotions and psychological states. Okay, for examples of these psychological constructs are anxiety, anger, and joy. Okay. The other option was K means clustering. It groups similar text together based on the linguistic features. This is correct. Okay. It can help identify latent clusters of emotions or psychological states not explicitly expressed in the text. Okay. Whatever the similar types of texts are present, it will try to group them. Okay, in a particular group, it will try to create whatever the emotional traits it will identify. Okay, it will try to group them. It's a clustering technique. Okay, clustering means creating a similar type of group. Okay, it's also used to analyze the text. That's great. Okay, it requires careful selection of features and cluster interpretation that you already must have known. Okay, this is important, but the thing here is it will try to cluster the similar text. Okay, and what our question was saying, let us look it once again. Okay, it was saying us to identify emotional and psychological states based on written text. Okay, particularly it has mentioned that emotional and psychological states have to be identified and textual information is being given as input. Okay, so what the thing here is, it will try to have some similar types of text. Okay, it will try to draw similarity, not necessarily based on the emotional or psychological states. It will try to have them clustered. Okay, this is the thing here. If particularly if you will try to make clusters of psychological states, yes, this technique can be used. 110% it can be used, but not specifically for identifying the emotional or psychological states. It will try to cluster information. That is the meaning here. And wherever the cluster will go, or whatever will be the nature, it is identified through a particular equation. Okay, that we can say that this particular cluster is regarding this particular trait or this particular information. Okay, it can be used definitely, but not specifically. Okay, that is why we have neglected this option. Another one was engram analysis. We'll deal with it in great detail in one particular question. Okay, in this particular session only. What it does, it examines sequences of words, okay, which are known as n-grams. Okay, what do you mean by n-gram? Means gramming means combination of or set of particular words. N-gram means n particular set of words. Okay, like 2 gram means 2 is known as bigram means 2 set. Okay, then trigram is there, then quadgram is there, then pentagram is there. Okay, set of words. N grams means n set of words. Okay, it captures the context and dependencies between words. Okay, context and dependencies between words, which can be informative for emotions or certain states. This is the thing here. It requires larger data sets and more computing power. Definitely, it would require larger data sets and more computing power. Why? Because we are creating particular set of information. Okay, we are creating subset from the set, or you can say metadata from data. Okay, combining these techniques using LIWC, okay, as a feature extractor for k-means or n-gram analysis can leverage its emotional lexicon, okay, with other linguistic features. Meaning is that we can use these techniques particularly in combination, okay, for our analysis. Combining insights from different techniques can lead to a more nuanced understanding of emotional and psychological states expressed in the text. Okay, thing is this. Okay, you can use LIW as a feature extractor. Okay, means identifying a particular feature in a particular information. Okay, whether I want to go with the psychological or emotional analysis. Okay, you can use it as a feature extractor. That is why the correct option for this particular question would be LIWC. Okay, then for further analysis you can use k-means, okay, or n-gram analysis. Okay, it will try to cluster in your information in case of k-means, or it will try to create subgroup or metadata from a particular huge amount of data. Okay, in case of n-gram analysis. But identifying a particular emotional or psychological trait in person at first attempt is possible in LIWC. Okay, that is why the meaning is written here: linguistic inquiry and word count. Okay, thing is this. Okay, practical aspects I will tell you after completing these questions. As usual, at the end I give you 2 or 3 Python questions. Okay, that will deal with these questions, these practical aspects. Okay, clear? Any doubt? If it is clear, then we can move on. Okay, okay. If any doubt is there, anytime you can ask. Okay. What are the additional factors to consider? Type of the text. Okay. News articles might require different analysis than social media posts or fictional narratives. Okay. The intended audience. This becomes important here. Okay. Understanding the author's background. Okay. As well as the target audience can provide context for their emotions. Okay, then the ethical considerations, okay, respecting privacy and avoiding biased analysis are crucial when dealing with personal or sensitive text data. This is the thing here. What are the aspects? Accurately identifying the emotions and psychological states from written text still remains a complex challenge. Okay, techniques, these whatever I have told you, 3 techniques. Okay, LIWC, K means clustering, and then gram analysis. Okay, these techniques can be used responsibly and in combination, and they can offer valuable insights which should be interpreted with caution and considered alongside with other relevant information. This is the thing here. Okay, let us go through our next question. Consider a sentence. Okay, today the whole class is about NLP package. Okay, mainly I'll deal with it practical aspects in the last. Okay, consider a sentence. ISRO launched Chandrayaan and conducted experiments on thermophysical properties and environment. What is the thematic content and subject matter being discussed? Okay. Linguistic diversity of the sentence. emotional tone is conveyed in the sentence, the grammatical structure of the sentence, the activities and research conducted by ISRO. Okay, all of you which are present here, you should not get these type of questions wrong. Okay, easy question. Do answer it, then we will move forward. Please try to answer. Please try to be as responsive as possible. Okay, let us look at the explanation. The activities and research conducted by ISRO. Very straightforward question. Okay, thematic content and subject matter. This is was being asked. It would be activities and research conducted by ISRO. Okay. Grammatical structure of the sentence. No, it has got no relation with that. The emotional tone. No, we are not highlighting it. The linguistic diversity. No, we are not talking about it. Okay. Straightforward question. Okay. Right choice would be activities and research conducted by ISRO. And why? Here is why. Okay. Sentence explicitly mentions about ISRO launching Chandrayaan and conducting experiments, directly points to the activities and research conducted by the ISRO. The thematic content and subject matter of the sentence. Okay. While the sentence structure, linguistic diversity, and emotional tone could be analyzed further, they don't explicitly reveal the central theme. Okay. They mainly provide context or stylistic detail. Okay. Try to understand this. Sentence structure, linguistic diversity, and emotional tone. They can be analyzed further. Okay. Further analysis we do in NLP. Okay. But to know the central theme, you have to provide context. Okay. As well as more data is required. Few more sentences, either in the beginning or in the sentence, or in the end, they can provide us the context or the stylistic detail. Okay. Therefore, based on the information presented, the focus of the sentence is on the specific activities and research surrounding the ISRO's Chandrayaan mission. Okay, straightforward question. Okay, yeah. Now try to answer this question. What does an N represent in the N-gram analysis of a sentence? I have told you this particular question. Okay, earlier also I have dealt with N-gram analysis. The number of emotions in the analysis, the number of words in each engram, the number of characters in each engram, and the number of different languages in the sentence. Okay, try to answer. One answer you have given as B, the number of words in each engram. Okay, let us see what other people have to say. Please do try to answer. Okay, number of words. Okay, please do try to answer. I'll just be back. Okay, let us look the number of words in each n-gram. Okay, this is the meaning of n-gram analysis of a sentence. Okay, the context of n-gram analysis n represents the number of words in each n-gram. Okay, n-gram analysis involves studying sequences of n words from a document. Okay, n can be any positive integer. Okay, n can be any positive integer. Please try to understand. It cannot be negative. Any positive integer would be there. Okay. Okay. So a bigram examines pairs of consecutive words. Okay. Words have to be consecutive. Trigram would look at the sequence of three words. Okay. And so on. Okay. And directly determines the length of each individual unit analyzed in the sequence. Okay. This is meant by n-gram analysis. Other options are not accurate. Okay. Number of emotions in the analysis depends on the chosen emotional lexicon and analysis techniques, not only on n. Okay. Number of characters in each n-gram would only be relevant if analyzing individual characters instead of words, that you can conduct your own research. But generally, the n is number of words. Okay. Number of different languages in the sentence, no, it doesn't relate with the specific length of word sequences within each language. Okay, this is the thing. Let us look to an example of n-gram analysis. Okay, n-gram analysis of a sentence. Let us break it down. Okay, it's a method of analyzing text by dividing it into sequences of certain number of words on called n-grams. Already I have told you. Why is it a powerful tool which is used in NLP tasks? Okay, why is it that? Because it is used in language modeling. Okay, predicting the next word in a sequence. Okay, this is important. What do you mean by language modeling? Okay, predicting the next word in a sequence. Okay, useful for speech recognition and machine translation. Okay, this is the thing here. Another thing was information retrieval. Okay, identifying relevant documents based on the keywords and their combinations. Okay, can reveal the particular information. Okay, another thing is sentiment analysis, understanding the overall emotional tone of a text. Okay, overall emotional tone of a text we can analyze. Clustering and topic modeling. Okay, discovering hidden patterns and themes in large data sets of text. Okay, this is clustering as well as the topic modeling. Okay, this is the thing here. In your own research as well as in future aspects, you can use these type of techniques like language modeling. Okay, information retrieval, large language models also you can use, particularly like chat gpt, then sentimental analysis, then clustering and topic modeling. Okay, yeah, let's break down the n-gram analysis. Okay, by looking at an example sentence. One sentence I have taken: a quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. For your own information, this sentence has all 26 alphabets of English language. Okay, this particular sentence is there in which you can find all the particular alphabets. This sentence is used in typing test. Okay, if you can type with all your 10 fingers this particular sentence, then you have learned typing. Okay, from that I I tend to tell you this particular information, that this particular sentence is having all the alphabets of English language. Okay. Now we will conduct n-gram analysis. We will form bigrams. Okay. Bigrams, how will we formulate? We will make sets of two consecutive words. Okay. Then you can see what are the sets. The quick is there. Quick brown fox, fox jumps. Okay. Jumps over, then over then the lazy, then lazy dog. Okay, this particularly you can see bigram, then you can form trigram. Okay, how it will be there? You have to form a particular set of words. Okay, each individual entity you will select. Okay, the quick brown, then quick brown fox, then brown fox jumps, then fox jumps over. Okay, then jumps over the, okay, then the lazy dog, okay, then quadgrams means four set of words, okay, the quick brown fox, like that you will form quadgrams. Now my question from you is, how many pentagrams you can form from this particular sentence? Try to answer. All of you just try to answer. I have told you bigrams, trigrams, quadgrams. And my question to you is, how many number of pentagrams we can form from this particular sentence? Try to count. Yeah, you responded five. Yeah. Any more? Try to count the pentagrams. Very easy. Yeah, it would be five only. Do try to write down all the pentagrams consecutive five words of that particular sentence and try to form a set. Okay, this is meant by n-gram analysis. Bigram, trigram, quadgram, pentagram, and similarly hexagram you can form. Okay, yeah. Now you have to notice. You can notice as n increases, n-grams capture longer span of words and their contextual relationships. Okay, frequent backgrounds means backgrounds are more present in a particular sentence or in a particular analysis. Then unique trigrams are there. Okay. Then bigrams versus trigrams. How they are related. Comparing frequencies in different n-gram levels can show how word pairs interact with longer phrases. Okay. This type of analysis we do in language modeling. Okay. And large language models like ChatGPT are based on these particular analysis only from natural language processing. Okay. Things which you have to remember, the choice of n depends on the specific task and the data set. Longer n-grams capture richer context but require more data. Okay. This particular information would be useful for you. Longer n-grams capture richer context but require more data for accurate analysis. Okay. And gram analysis only consider word sequences, not grammatical structure or semantics. Okay. It's often used in combination with other NLP techniques for deeper understanding of the text. Okay. Other techniques, two techniques already I have told you, LIWC, okay, and K-means and clustering. Okay. Yeah. Now this particular question, it's a bit technical. A sentiment analysis study analyzes a text passage for valence and arousal values. Two particular keywords are there, valence, okay, and arousal. Okay. On a scale of -1 to 1, the valence and arousal scores are 0.75 and 0.85. What do these values suggest about the emotional characteristics of the text? And your options are negative sentiment, low emotional intensity. Another option is positive sentiment and high emotional intensity. Another option is negative sentiment and high emotional intensity. Another option is positive sentiment and low emotional intensity. Try to do answer. You know about valence and arousal. It's fine. You can just answer it. Otherwise, we will cover it. But do provide your opinion. There is no penalty. D. Positive sentiment and low emotional intensity. Okay. If you know about valence and arousal values, it's fine. Otherwise, just try to answer. Suppose I also don't know what is valence and what is arousal, how I will approach from -1 to 1. If I draw a line, number line, okay, -1, 0, then +1, then what would happen? The values are coming from 0 to 1, okay, 0.75 and 0.85. Then how I will approach this question? It cannot be on the negative side, it has to be on positive side. So eliminating would help. Okay. Particular hint I have provided you, on the basis of that, try to answer. What happened, Ishwari? You just sent an emoji, then try to answer. No, no, no problem. Either it is sent by mistake. No, 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 no need to say sorry. You can always express your opinion in form of emojis. There is no issue. At least you are interacting. I am happy. There is no issue. But tell me what would be the correct option according to you. D. Good. Let us look at what would the correct option. It would not be D. It would be B. Already I have told you two options you can eliminate. The correct option would be B or it would be D. Okay. So here I have arrived at B. The correct answer to this question would be positive sentiment and high emotional intensity. Whatever emotions you are having, please do try to express them. Either you get unmute yourself, okay, or you can write using the chat box, or you can use them in case of reactions. By reactions also you can express your emotions, but do try to express your emotions. Okay, there is no penalty, there is nothing here. Okay, yeah, here is why. Just try to understand valence. First thing was valence. Okay, on a scale of -1 to 1, -1 is negative, 1 is positive. The score of 0.75, what does it indicate? It indicates positive sentiment. Very easy to understand. I already told you how you can eliminate. Okay. Another option was arousal. Similarly, on the same scale, -1 represents low intensity, +1 represents high intensity. Okay. 0.85 would definitely signify high emotional intensity. Okay. This type of question, this is the approach. Okay. Even though you don't know the thing in great detail, okay, still you can approach. Okay, this is the thing here. I try to give you hint. Okay, and on the basis of that you can always answer. Okay, yeah, combining both the values. Okay, text passage expresses strong positive emotional like excitement, joy, or enthusiasm. Okay, other options can be eliminated. Okay, you can just see for yourself. Okay, yeah. First option was negative sentiment, low emotional intensity. No, it will contradict the valence and arousal. Another option was negative sentiment, high emotional intensity. No, although arousal score was high intensity, the positive valence score confirms positive sentiment. Okay, positive sentiment, low emotional intensity. No, no, it wouldn't be there. Valence score confirms positive sentiment, but high arousal score implies strong emotions. Okay, not low intensity. Okay, sentimental analysis can be nuanced. It can be up to date. Okay, interpreting scores should consider the context and subject matter of the text. However, based on the provided information, the most likely emotional characteristics of the text are positive sentiment and high emotional intensity. Let us look at these two particular things like valence, arousal in great detail. Okay. Yeah, sentiment analysis is fascinating branch of NLP. Okay, NLP is the main target of today's lecture. It focuses on understanding the emotional tone and opinion which is expressed in a text. Okay, imagine it as to trying to peek into the writer's mind and gauging the feelings through their words. Okay, particular in this case, the study delves deeper by analyzing the text passage in two particular dimensions, valence and arousal. Okay, valence, what it refers to? It refers to the overall sentiment. Okay, what is the overall sentiment? This is the thing here. Whether it is positive, it's negative, or it can be neutral. Okay, think of it as a spectrum ranging from -1, which is strongly negative, +1, which is strongly positive, and 0, representing neutrality. Okay, valence scores of 0.75 in the example which I have provided you, it indicates leaning towards positive sentiment. Okay, another thing was arousal. Okay, reflects the emotional intensity or activation level conveyed by the text. Okay, it ranges from -1, which is low intensity, +1 is high intensity. Okay, and score of 0.85 suggests strong emotions. Okay, not a calm or passive tone. Okay, this is the thing here. Valence and arousal are important. Okay, combining these two scores, we can have a understanding of positive sentiment and high emotional intensity. Okay, now just answer a sample question or example so that I can understand that whether you have understood a point or not. Okay, this particular question, I'll just modify my valence score. It is minus 0.75. Okay. And my arousal score, it is 0.95. Okay. Then classify it. Try to classify. This is a sample question or a step further away. Okay. Option C means negative sentiment and high emotional intensity. Okay. Great. What others have to say? Try to be interactive. Now change the question. Valence and arousal score value, sample values I have provided. Options would be same. Okay. Try to answer which option would be correct in this particular case. Very few people have joined today. Please try to answer. A. Negative sentiment and low emotional intensity. Try to concentrate, Iswari. Context is this one, this particular thing. 0, -1, then +1. Okay. Why negative sentiment and low emotional intensity? Why do you think like that? C. Yeah, great. Maybe. Iswari, why do you think like that? Will you like to tell me? Negative value, negative sentiment. Great. And what about the arousal score? 0.95. What happened, Iswari? Option C, because its arousal score is closer to 1. Great. Great. Very nice. But what about Iswari? She has told me option A, 0.95, high intensity. Good. Then why option A? Oh, so C. Don't commit these type of mistakes. Earlier you were marked A, now you are telling me C. C would be correct. 110%. It would be correct. Valence score is point negative of 0.75. It means negative sentiment. Okay. And arousal score is 0.95. Closer to 1 means it would be high emotional intensity. Great. You have understood the point. That is what I wanted to check. And don't try to make silly mistakes in the examination. Okay. That is why these type of sessions are conducted. So that here only you can commit mistakes. So in examination, you don't have any confusion. Okay. I think Ishwari has committed mistake only. Okay, no problem. In examination, try to be a bit more careful. Okay. Yeah. Now this question, please take paper, pen, calculator, everything. Everything is required in this particular question, and you take your time. but try to answer it, try to solve here only, and try to ask doubts also. Okay, there is no issue. You can unmute yourself, you can type in chat box, or you can do whatever you feel. Okay, let us look at the question. A social media analyst is studying the engagement characteristics like, comment, and share. Okay, these are the only three very common characteristics. Okay, nowadays they are being used. Three different posts on a platform. Let us name it as YouTube platform or any platform. Okay, the engagement counts for each post over a week are as follows: post 1, 120 like, 30 comment, 15 share; post 2, 80 like, 45 comment, 20 share. Okay, post 3 is 100 like, 25 comment, and 10 share. What you have to calculate the mean engagement. Okay, average like, comment, and share for each post. Then find the SD, standard deviation of engagement, for entire set of posts based on the standard deviation. Which post shows the highest variability in the engagement characteristics? Okay, post 1, post 2, post 3, or it would be option D, all posts show similar variability. Okay, try to answer this question. This type of questions are very common in the examination. Not all questions would be of this type, but this is a type of question can also be asked. Okay, favorite question of the examiners, because through this particular question we can check your understanding in a lot of topics. Okay, these eighth question and the ninth question, these are more important. Okay, do try to answer. Okay, I'll tell you the procedure, no need to worry. For post 1 data is there, for post 2, post 3 is there. Just calculate the separate means. First try to calculate the separate means, then tell me, then I'll tell you the further procedure. Okay, post 1 has 120, 30, 15, post 2 has 80, 45, 20. So calculate the separate means. Mean would be 120 plus 30 plus 15 divided by 3 for post 1. Okay, try to calculate the same for post 2, then post 3. Then I'll tell you the procedure. Calculate with me, no problem. I am here to help you. Take your time, there is no issue. Don't try to calculate all the parameters, just calculate the mean, then tell me, then I'll tell you the procedure. For post 1, for post 2, post 3. Just tell me the means. What means you are getting? Post 1 it would be 120 plus 30 plus 15 divided by 3. then similarly for post 2, then similarly for post 3. Just try to calculate this much information, then tell me. Okay. Then I'll tell you what you have to do further. Yeah, great. Post 1 55, post 2 45, post 3 44. Great. Okay. Now you have to calculate SD. Formula xi minus mu whole square divided by n and root over. Okay. Now what you will do? Calculate the whole mean. Okay. Means for the whole data 120, 30, 15, 80, 45, 20, 100. Every data you include. Then calculate the mean. Then tell me what it is coming. Let me walk you through the solution itself. Okay. I think you require great explanation for this. Okay. This is the thing. I think 55, then 45, 44. Okay. Try to check your values. Kiranmai, please do try to check. I have got these values. I'll also check. There is no issue. Do try to calculate mean. For post 1, I think it is 55 only. For post 2, it is 48.33. I don't think it is 45. Yes, sir. All mean engagements are correct. Means mine or yours? I think mine are correct. Calculated it. Yours is not correct. Post 2, you have written 45. I think it is 48.33. Then post 3, just calculated once. 125 and 10. It is 45. Yeah, mine are correct. Yeah, this is the thing. Okay. Don't commit mistake in just calculating mean because the question is too long. Okay. That is what I am telling you. Mean I have calculated for each particular post. This was my step number 1. Now step number 2 is to calculate SD, standard deviation for all the posts. Okay. Now I've combined it. Okay. Just try to see. I have combined it. The whole entire data set I have combined. Okay. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah. 55, 48.3 and 45. Yeah. Mine values and your values match. Okay. Great. Then calculating the SD of engagement for all the posts. That was my second thing. Okay. So how I will do it? I will combine the entire data set. Okay. Then first I will calculate mean. Just try to calculate the mean of this whole data set. 120, 30, 15, 80, 45, 20, 100, 25 and 10. Just try to calculate. Check whether it is coming 49.44 or not. Just try to calculate. It would be sum of all the observations divided by number of observations. It would be 120 plus all this sum, and then you have to divide it by 9. Try to calculate. In examination, you have to, I think, work with get calculator. It is on screen calculator. Okay. So you have to be more fast. Okay. I understand that you are calculating, but just try to enhance the speed because it is a lengthy calculation. Great. 49.444. Okay. Great. Now this value. Okay. This particular value. Try to see here. We have calculated this value, and this value. Okay. Now try to see here. We have calculated this mu 49.44 in the last column. For all the values, it would be 49.44 only. Okay. It would be my mu. Then this particular column, this one would be my xi. Okay. I'll just write it here. Xi. This column would be my xi. Okay. This column, last column would be my mu. And then what you have to calculate xi minus mu. Okay. Xi means 120. Xi minus mu means 120 minus 49.44, and then square of that particular value. Okay. This would be my xi minus mu. Then square of it you have to do. Just calculate it for first value only. Try to see whether your value is matching with that or not. Just try to calculate xi minus mu for first value only. Means 120 minus 49.44, then whole square of that. Try to just calculate it. Are you getting? Sir, what values are present in second column? Great. I told you just calculate xi minus mu whole square. These values are only present in second column. This particular value is mu. Okay. In third column, first column is xi. Okay. Just try to calculate xi minus mu means x1 minus mu and whole square of that for first value. Okay. This is I what I have done. Okay. Xi minus. Try to calculate. I think you will get that particular value only. You would get 4978.7136. Are you getting it? After the class, you just go through that link. Okay, link I'll provide you once again. After the class, notes would be uploaded in this particular link as well as the recording of the session. Try to go through this particular link, okay, and try to calculate all the values so that in examination you don't face any problem. Okay, are you getting this particular value? For first only, I am telling you xi minus mu whole square. Xi is 120 for first row. 120, then mu is 49.444, and square of that, try to just calculate and tell me whether you are getting this much value or not. Yeah, first one it would be 4978.7136. Great. Okay. Yeah, I have calculated it for a large number of preceding digits. Okay, that is why I am getting somewhat different. Okay, you would get it. Okay, 4978.7136. I have calculated this in Excel. Okay. Similarly, you have to calculate it for the entire values. Okay. For 30, for 15, 80, 45, and then you have to sum all the values. Okay. Try to make the calculations as neat as possible so that you don't get confused in the examination. Okay. Then the sum of that, when you would divide it by n would be 9, and then take the under root, then you would get a sigma, and that would come as 38.12 approximately. Okay, is it clear? The procedure of calculating the standard deviation. Clear? Any doubt? If any doubt is there, then you can just unmute and ask. Try to calculate this whole table after the class. Okay, or meanwhile in between also, if you find time, you can calculate the values. Check your values with these values and try to tell me. Okay, I think I'm clear. After 49.44, what you want to ask? After 49.44, you are not clear. Great. See, we have calculated a mean, okay, for the entire values from 120 to 10, means all like, share, comment, okay, everything we have done, okay. Then we have got 49.44 as the mean, okay. I hope this much is clear, okay. Yeah. The mean of this particular data is coming as 49.44. Okay, I have to calculate standard deviation. It is calculated by using the formula xi minus mu whole square, then summation of that divided by n, and then under root. Okay, so this particular first column, if you will see, it is my xi. Then 49.44, it is the mean. It would remain same for, and I have written it in third column. Okay, then in second column, what I have calculated, xi minus mu whole square. Okay, then what would be my first element? 120 minus 49.44 whole square. This only I have calculated, and I have got my first value as 4978.086. Okay, in your case, you would be getting 4978.7136. Okay. Similarly, I will calculate 30 minus 49.44 whole square of that. Okay. It would be 378.0864. In similar way, I have to calculate for each and every value from 120 to 100, and for 10. Okay. It would come as 1,555.864. Okay. Then I will sum this particular column. Okay. And after summing this particular column, I will get a value, and I have to divide it by 9. Okay, I will get a quotient. Why I am doing it? Because I am my formula says summation of xi minus mu whole square. I'll get a particular value, then I'll divide it by 9, and I will take under root of that. It would give me sigma SD, standard deviation, and hopefully you will get it at 38.12. Is it clear now? Try to perform it. While listening it seems a bit lengthy, but when you will do it, you will develop interest in it also, as well as you will get values. Okay, good, very good. If you have understood it, now what the last part of my question is, first part we have done, second part we have done. Now last part of my question says we have to compare the mean engagement with standard deviation. This is the standard procedure. Procedure also is written in the question. Just you have to follow the steps. For post 1, my mean was 55. I think you have put it in the comments also. 55, 48.3, and 45. Okay. So first mean I have calculated as 55, and I will subtract it from SD, and what I will get, 16.88. This is the first value which I will get. Similarly, 10.21, which would be my third value, and 6.88 would be my third value. Second value would be 10.21. First value would be 16.88. Okay. The difference, positive difference, which I am getting from HD. Okay. The HD minus mu, that value which I will get, it is most positive for post one. What it indicates? It indicates that average engagement deviates most significantly from overall average represented by HD. Okay. Post one definitely would show highest variability in engagement characteristics among the three posts. This was being asked in the question. Okay. This particular question I have not given you for solving. I have solved it with you only. Okay. So what would be my conclusion based on the analysis? Post one experiences the most fluctuation in engagement compared to the other two posts. Okay. Its daily engagement per category exceeds the overall average by a larger margin than the deviations observed for post 2 and post 3. Okay, this was being asked in the question based on the SD standard deviation, which show the highest variability in engagement characteristics. Firstly, we have calculated the mean engagement for each post. Then, in the second step, I have calculated the standard deviation. Then, I have calculated the difference, and it is most positive. Or in your case, if you want to calculate xi means mean minus HD, you can calculate. Otherwise, HD minus mean, if you want to calculate, you can just take the mod. It would be coming most positive for post one. Okay, that is why my answer would be post one. Okay, it's a lengthy question. I hope you have understood. If you have any doubt, please do ask. You are free to ask any doubts. Any doubts? Clear? Not clear? Feeling sleepy? Lack of energy? Anything? Any response would work. Clear? Good. Clear? Clear? Great. Complete it. Okay. Try to calculate all the values. Okay. Then hopefully you would get the same result as mine. Okay. Let's move to our next question. What kind of post and sentiment is depicted in the below example? Absolutely disgusted by the state of our local park. It's been months since we reported the broken playground equipment and nothing has been done. Our kids deserve better. Options are citizen initiated and positive. Another option is public authority initiated and negative. Then another option is citizen initiated and negative. Another option is public authority initiated and positive. Please do answer. B. Public authority initiated and negative. Just try to analyze this statement once again. That's what I can say. Public authority means any police officer, okay, or any public servant, IS, IPS. These come under public authority. Okay. Citizens means common people like you and me, not holding any post. Yeah. Two options is one option B. Option B, if you would like to clarify or you would like to just revoke. Citizen initiated and negative. Great. I hope you have understood the point. What you mean by public authority? Okay. This was important. Any more answers? Or we shall move forward. Okay. Let us look at the explanation. Yeah, it is citizen initiated and negative. This one option is correct. Okay. Definitely, it would be correct. Why it would be correct, we will see. Just a second. Be with me. Okay. Yeah. The correct answer would be citizen initiated and negative. Why? The language and perspective used our local part, our kids suggest that the post is written by a concerned citizen, not by a public authority figure. This is important for you to understand. Okay. Our local park. Okay. It is citizen initiated. Okay. Another thing was negative sentiment. You can strongly see here strong words are being used like absolutely disgusted, broken, nothing has been done. Okay. These express negative emotions and dissatisfaction within the state of the park. Okay. The options can be eliminated as follows, like public authority initiated and positive. No, it is not positive, first of all. Another part is it is not public authority initiated. Public authority initiated and negative? No, it is not public authority initiated, as I have already told you. Okay. My sincere advice to you is in the examination, please don't try to be in hurry. Okay. First read the question 2 or 3 times, then try to answer because you know things, but still you commit mistakes. Okay. Lot of questions we have seen today in which you have committed mistakes. Why has it happened? Because you are in a hurry. Okay. Try to be patient in answering the questions, and these type of easy questions will only sail your this examination very easily. Okay. This is the thing here. Citizen initiated and positive. No, the post focuses on criticizing the situation and demanding improvement, not expressing positivity. Okay. This is the thing here, very clearly visible. Okay. Based on our language and sentiment analysis, okay, we can say that post is likely written by a citizen and it has strong negative feelings about their local park and lack of response from the authorities. Okay. This type of questions are easy to answer. Please do not commit mistake in the future. Okay. Yeah. One confusion was there in the previous session in the question number 7. Okay. uh, from 5 to 7, 3 questions were there. Okay. I'll revisit the concept as well as the questions in this particular session. In the end, I am telling you the questions were regarding slicing in Python. Okay. Slicing of an array in Python. Okay. See, try to see here what is the syntax. Okay. Syntax is array, name of the array, then start, then stop. Okay. I have already told you, start this thing you can provide. This is also optional. Stop is also optional. And step is also optional. Okay. The thing which was confusing you, okay, this was whether start or stop are inclusive or exclusive. That you will see it in great detail. Okay. And at the end, I will give you enough examples to clear this concept of slicing in Python. Okay. See, try to see the start index which is there, it is inclusive. Okay. Meaning that it includes the element at that index. See, try to understand. Once again, I will tell you, if I am writing a particular array as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. The forward indexing in Python starts from 0. So my 0th element would be 1. One element number 1 would be my 2. Then element number 3. Okay. Element number 2 would be my 3. Element number 3 would be 4. And similarly, you can see. Okay. Index 0 starts from here only. Forward indexing. Okay. Backward indexing starts from -1. Okay. Try to see this. So my minus 1th element would be 5. Okay. Minus 2th element would be -4. Minus 3th element would be -3. Just try to remember few basic points. Starting index starts from 0. Forward indexing starts from 0. Backward index starts from -1, and it is reverse. This particular concepts, two concepts, if you have understood, then half of your sale is done. Another part is starting index is inclusive, and the stopping index or the index which I am providing in the end, it is exclusive, meaning that it would not include the element. This particular information you have to understand. Okay. Starting one inclusive, the end part or the stopping index, it is exclusive. Okay. This particular information you have to understand. Okay. Rest of the information you can see for yourself. I'll provide you the whole slides. Okay. Now let us look at the examples. It would give you more clarity. Okay. Just a second. Okay. This particular concept of slicing in Python is very, very important. Okay. From your exam point of view also, as well as from understanding of Python also. Okay. See, try to understand. Very easy. I have provided you this particular array. My array. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are the elements of the array. Okay. Sub array, first sub array I am telling you, and it is coming from my array, and I am printing my sub array. And indexes which I have provided are 1, 2, 3. Now forward indexing is being used because it is positive. If I have to go with backward indexing, the elements would be negative. Okay, first try to understand the positive ones only. From 1 to 3, if I try to print my sub array, I have given indices from 1 to 3. Okay, so the concept here is my indexing would start from 0. Positive indexing starts from 0. So my 0th element would be 1. Okay, I'll just write it. My 0th element would be 1. My first element, okay, it would be 2. My second element, it would be 3. My third element, it would be fourth, and my fourth element would be 5. This is the concept here. So when I am calling the elements from 1 to 3, my answer would be 2 comma 3. Why? Because 3 is exclusive and starting index is inclusive and end index is exclusive. That is why my answer would be 2 and 3 in comma. This it would be my output. Here also I have written index 1, it is starting, it is inclusive. Index 3 is exclusive. Similar way, another example I have provided you. My array starting index I have not provided you. Okay. At the end I have provided you 2. Okay. Means it would be my stopping index or it would be my end index. Okay. So when starting is not given, it will try to extract all the elements from the starting. Okay. 2 is exclusive. Okay. So what are the elements which would come? Index 0, index 1. Okay. Because 2 is exclusive. It is end index. Okay. So what would be my output? It would be 1 comma 2. Okay. This is the thing here. Now I have reversed the situation. Starting I have provided as 2. Okay. And till end, because I have not provided you the end index. So what would be my output? Okay. Try to just see it. Second index is from element 3. And starting index is inclusive. Starting index is inclusive. And index is exclusive. Okay. So what would be my output? 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Is this clear? Any doubt in this? Regarding indexing, I have repeated the concept and I have provided you three different examples. There was some confusion in the previous session. This is not the part of present session, but still I am clarifying you. Try to revisit the previous session from question number 5 to 7. Some questions are there. The concepts already I have told you, but confusion was still prevailing. That is why I am clarifying. Is this clear now or shall I repeat? Please tell me. Clear? Not clear. Clear. Great. Any other response? If you want to me to repeat, I can repeat. There is no issue. Yeah. As array addresses starts with 0, we will get these. Definitely 101%. Try to remember forward indexing or positive indexing when the elements are written positive in the inside the square braces. The indexing starts from 0. Starting is inclusive and is exclusive. Okay. So how indexing is done? I have written a particular array, my array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and starting index would be 0. Indexing is starts from 0 when it is positive. Okay. So my 0th element would be 1, and 1th element would be 2, and similar pattern would be continued. Okay. This is the meaning here. Indexing in Python. Okay. Let me give you some more examples. Now I have changed somewhat difficulty level. I have enhanced. I want to print every other element. Okay. And I have provided you this particular array, and for getting every other element, what I have done, I have created a sub array, and inside that I have provided index. Starting also I have left, and also I have left, but step all I can provide, and I have provided that it as 2. Okay. Starting, if it is not given, it starts from 0. Okay. By default it is 0. Then 0. Ending I have not provided, so it will search the full array. Okay. Starting is from 0th index. 0th index element is 1. Okay. Then addition of 2, it would give me how much? 2. Okay. 0, 1, 2. So 2th element is 3. Then the index was 2. Then add 2 in it. It would give me 4. Okay. So 0, 1, 0, 2, and 4th element would be print because step I have provided as 2. So my options would be 1, 3, and 5. My answers would be 1, 3, and 5. You can just see for yourself. Okay. I'll just write it here. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Array elements I have given. Okay. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. These are the indices. And okay. These are the array elements. Okay. So see for yourself. 0 by default it would start from 0. Okay. Because I have not provided the element number. Okay. 0, 0th element is 1. Then step I have provided and I have not provided. Then 0th option will be print. 0th index element would be print. Then second index element, then fourth. Because 0 plus 2 is 2, then 2 plus 2 is 4. In this way you can approach this particular question. Okay. Then reversing an array. Okay. My array remains the same. Then how I can reverse the array. How I can reverse the array? By using negative indexing. Negative indexing. Okay. How I am doing it? Array will remain same 0. Array will remain same. Just a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This would remain same. Okay. Now I have used particular step I have provided -1. So how it is done? Negative indexing or negative, uh, when step is providing is negative, then indexing is also negative. Okay, so starts from -1. Okay, -1, -2, then -3. Okay, -4, -5. Okay, I have provided you -1 as the indexing starting from -1 only. So -1th element would be print, it would be 5. Then -1 is -2, then it would be 4. Then -1 means -2, -2 -1 is -3. So the element would be 3. Then similar fashion 2, then 1. Okay, this is the thing here. Negative indexing as well as forward indexing, both types of indexing I have covered. So in examination, if any question comes, then you can easily answer. I hope that. Okay. Any doubts? Understood? Not understood? Feeling sleepy? You want me to repeat? Anything would work, but try to be responsive. Clear? This particular thing, negative indexing as well as stepping out. Clear? Great. Any other? If you are clear, then we can move forward. If you want me to repeat, I will try to repeat the concept. Clear. Very good. Let us move forward. As I have already told you, at the end of the sessions, we do some Python practice questions so that your practice is up to date. Okay. Two questions we are seeing, and I think till question number 6 we have already seen. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let us look at this particular question. Yeah. It says, which of the following best describes the concept of privacy settings on social media platforms? Privacy settings allow users to hide their entire profile from other users. Privacy settings control the visibility of specific content shared by users on online social media. Privacy settings prevent users from accessing social media platforms. Or is it privacy settings only apply to users who have verified their identity? Try to answer. This question I have formulated. Okay. Try to answer this question. B. Privacy settings control the visibility of specific content shared by users on online social media platform. Great. Any other? Privacy settings allow users to hide their entire profile from other users. Great. This type of questions are somewhat innovative and somewhat confusing. That is why at the end we are taking them. Please try to answer them. Okay. A. Okay. Let us look what would be the correct option. It would be B. Okay. Privacy settings control the visibility of specific content shared by users on online social media. Okay. Yeah. Another options, we will see all of the options. Okay. Why? Privacy settings control the visibility of specific content. Okay. Privacy settings enable users to choose who can view their posts. who can view their photos and other content, thereby allowing them to manage their online privacy. This is what is reflected in option number B. Other options were privacy settings allow users to hide their entire profile from other users. Okay, there might be a part, but not exactly what are the intent of the privacy settings. Okay, maybe some platforms are allowing us to do that, but the most accurate information about the privacy settings is seen in option number B. Okay. Another one was privacy settings prevent users from accessing social media platforms. No, nevertheless, no settings either in present or in future would come which would allow option number C. Okay, it is not true. Another one was privacy settings only apply to users who have verified their identity. No, privacy settings apply to all the users. So the elimination part would directly eliminate option number uh, elimination. By elimination, we can directly eliminate option number C, option number D. Either it would be option number A or option number B. Option number A is not universal, so option B would be correct. This is the thing. I hope that you have understand. Okay, yeah. Let us look at another options, another questions. These type of questions we will take. Okay, yeah, these are somewhat different, somewhat innovative, so that you can have a wholesome practice. Okay, these questions you will directly not find it anywhere. What is the purpose of two-factor authentication in online social media security? Two-factor authentication. Okay, two-factor authentication to restrict access to specific content shared on social media platforms, to prevent users from creating multiple accounts on social media platforms, to enhance the security of user accounts by requiring two forms of verification during login. Okay, to enable users to share their location with friends and followers. As I have already told you, when the question is easy, don't commit mistake. Okay, try to answer it. It seems to me that this question is easy. Okay, you can very easily answer it. Okay, yeah. When you will see questions in examination, in first go, try to answer these type of questions only, so that you can get somewhat confidence. Okay, yeah, definitely 110%. It would be option C, to enhance the security of user accounts by requiring two forms of verification during login. Okay, this is there. This is the explanation. The two different authentication factors can be password or unique codes sent through their phones. Okay, this is being very well observed in present times. Okay, so don't try to commit mistake in this type of question. Yeah, this question is important. This I have formulated based on previous week's content or present session only. Okay, in present session I have already told you what do you mean by geotagging. Okay, geolocation. So this question is based on this a particular concept. What is the potential risk associated with geotagging on social media platforms? First option is geotagging enhances user privacy by providing location specific filters for content. Geotagging increases the visibility of posts to a wider audience. Geotagging can reveal users' precise locations, making them vulnerable to stalking or a burglary. Or geotagging reduces the likelihood of identity theft. Do try to answer. Kiranmay, you have answered this particular question or previous question? Can you please just indicate? Okay, you are saying C. Great. I hope, Kiranmay, you are answering this particular ninth question only. Okay. Okay, okay, great, great. Okay, yeah, 110%. The answer would be geotagging can reveal users' precise locations, making them vulnerable to stalking or burglary. The options confuse you more. If the concept is clear of regarding geotagging, definitely you can answer this particular question. Okay, geotagging can reveal users' precise location, making them vulnerable to stalking or burglary. While geotagging can add context to post, okay, by indicating where they are made, it also poses a privacy risk. Okay, by potentially exposing the user's exact locations to anyone who view their post. So we have to keep this particular aspect in our mind while making our online social media platforms more accessible as well as enhancing the user security. Okay. Yeah. Now comes the real Python practice question. What will be the code output? Okay. Try to read this code, and your options are a list of all tweets posted by their specified user. Another option would be a sentiment analysis of the user's recent tweets. Another option was a detailed analysis of the user's network and follower connections. Another option is user's biotext, location, website URL, and verification status. Okay, what would be the output? Easy question because I have provided you the information. This much information I have provided you. So based on that, you can just answer. But not just this, you have to understand how things are being done, how this analysis is being done. So in order to give an example of the analysis, okay, which already is dealt in theory part, I formulated this question for you guys. Okay, see how it is being done. Import to it by, okay, first you have to import this particular library, then you have to provide the authentication. Okay, this particular I have dealt many times. First you have to provide authentication outline authority handler. Okay, then you have to provide token access, then you have to give API. Okay, by just creating a developer account you will get this particular information. Nowadays platforms are themselves providing this information. Okay, so that you can copy them the information inside your particular code. Okay, then you have to define the username, then you have to get the user ID. Okay, okay, you have to define the username, you have to declare the that as user. Okay, then you have to tell what is the biotext by accessing user description, then you have to tell the location, then you have to tell the URL, or whether he is verified or not, that you have to tell, and then in that case you can print the information. Okay, from the comments also you can always visualize how things are being done, but do practice and do revisit these particular concepts. Okay, yeah, you are very correct. The correct option would be this D only. Okay, users biotext, location, website URL, and verification status. Okay, do try to revisit this particular thing. Okay, this is the end of the session. Now the session is open for you. If you have particular doubt in any concept, you can ask. Related to your academic career also you can ask, or you want to give me any feedback for future sessions or any doubt, any discussion, the session is open to you. From my side it is over. Okay, I'll be available here. If you have any doubts you can please ask. Okay, or you want to give any feedback, please do give. Okay, any doubts, any feedback, feeling sleepy? Sir, explain about thematic and lexical analysis. Okay, Okay, you are saying no, sir. Thank you. Very good. Yeah. Let me just open the PDF once again. Okay. I'll explain you the lexical and thematic analysis. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. In this particular question, this particular term has appeared. Okay. Thematic and lexical analysis. Okay. Try to understand from the very basic concept. Okay. What do you mean by thematic analysis? Means thematic analysis, the meaning here is that how I am classifying a particular information in my NLP processing. Okay. So NLP deals with the classification of the data. Classification of data. Which type of data is there present here? The data which is present here is regarding the content which is being posted on online social media platforms. Okay. This is the thing here. The content is regularly posted, and how we are doing analysis, just now I have told you in example number 10 how the analysis I am performing. Okay. Analysis, first part is this, that you have to import the library, you have to provide the authentication, then you are doing writing some kind of code, and then at the end you would get your result, that which particular information is being highlighted in a particular day or in a particular platform or in a particular uh, area which you are highlighting or which you are seeing. Okay. So try to understand it. Thematic analysis means the particular criteria which you can see, like psychological constructs like anxiety, anger, joy. These particular thematic criterias you have to first select, then you have to select the platform, and then you have to perform the analysis. How is it being done? By using LIWC, by using k-means clustering, as well as by using n-gram analysis. Another thing was lexical analysis. Lexical mean relating to words or vocabulary of a particular language. Okay. The meaning here is same. Okay. Means vocabulary or how particular word is being used and which type of emotion or which type of psychological constant is being highlighted. Okay. So thematic analysis means the broader context in a particular platform or in a particular area of information, which theme is being highlighted. Is it related to Russia-Ukraine war? Is it related to any particular geo political event, or is it related to a particular event which has happened in my neighborhood? So from that analysis, you can gather the theme. And in broader terms, or continuous analysis, if you will perform in a particular language or in a particular platform, then you will analyze what are the lexicons of that particular language, how this particular language is being used. Okay. And how what is the meaning and in which context my particular words or my particular vocabulary is being used, and how strong my emotions are. So for that, I have told you two parameters in present lecture only, valence and arousal. So that relates with lexical analysis. Okay. Is it clear? Any particular doubt? You want further explanation? Okay, it is clear. Great. Yeah, one comment. I am third year MCA student. I have cloud computing as a subject in this semester. I would like to add cloud computing in NPTL in addition to privacy and security in online social media. Can I add it? Yeah, definitely you can add it. Okay, there is no issue. You can add cloud computing. Okay, there is no issue. I don't know whether you can do it in next this present semester or the deadline. If it is extended, you can please do it. Otherwise, you can contact the team. I think the deadline has been extended. So if it is being offered in present semester, you can definitely take it, no issue. Otherwise, you can take it in next semester or whenever it is being offered. Okay. Try to contact the NPTEL team regarding it. They will definitely respond it. In one particular information, we had a meeting, and inside that particular meeting, I have got the insight that you all have joined the discussion group. So whomsoever have not joined, they can join, and you would get benefited from there also. Okay. In discussion groups, the regular TAs, they answer your all the doubts. Okay, as well as whatever these type of questions which you can also ask. Okay. Okay. Any more doubt? Any feedback? Anything? Any feedback? Any doubt? Any analysis? Feeling sleepy? Emotional analysis? Any analysis? Okay, no doubt. Great. If you have no doubt, then you can kindly leave. Please do join at the same time tomorrow. No, in after 1 week. Okay, at the same time. Okay. Thank you all for joining the session. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I hope the doubts are clear. Okay. I'll end the session for everyone. Thank you all for joining.